Hey guys, this is Learning with Michelle, and today we are going to be doing questions 1 through 13 for the 2022 Grade 4 Mathematics Day exam for New York City. Questions 1 through 13 are the first 5 problems of this exam, so let's get started. Julia moves the arm of a spinner 1 degree at a time 45 times. How many total degrees does Julia move the arm of the spinner? How many total degrees does Julia move the arm of the spinner? So this is a multiplication problem. She's spinning the spinner 1 degree at a time for 45 times. 1 times 45. You have to solve this problem and you get the answer. Anything times 1 is itself. So 1 times 45 is 45. So B is the answer for question 1. Let's move on to the next problem, which is question 2. So question 2 says, which pair of lines appears to be perpendicular? So perpendicular lines are lines that intersect and form a right angle or multiple right angles. So we have to use process of elimination for this problem. For A, there are 2 acute angles and there are 2 obtuse angles. For those of you that don't know, acute angles are angles that are smaller than 90 degrees, and acute angles are angles that are greater than 90 degrees. There's no 90-degree angle in A, so A is not a correct answer. For B, there are 2 acute angles and 2 obtuse angles, so B is not a correct answer either. For C, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 right angles, so C is a possible answer. By the way, if there's an angle that has a box instead of a circle, that means that the boxed one is a right angle, like it represents 90 degrees. And C has 4 of them, so C is a possible answer. For D, the lines aren't even intersecting, so D is not a correct answer. So C is the correct answer for question 2. Let's move on to question 8. The ground in a rectangular section of the park has a length of 24 feet and a width of 12 feet. What is the area in square feet of the ground in that section of the park? So there's a rectangular section with a 24 feet length and a 12 feet width. For the area of a rectangle, you have to use the formula area equals length times width. So multiply 12 and 24 together to get the answer. And since we're keeping it in just feet, you don't have to do any conversions with your answer. So let's multiply 12 and 24. 12 times 24. So 2 times 4 is 8, and 1 times 4 is 4. You have to add a 0 at the bottom because you just finished multiplying the you just multiplied the 1 in the bottom number, so we have to move on to the tens. 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 1 is 2. Now let's add them. 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus, nothing on top, that's just 2. So the answer is 288 square feet, and that's D. So D is the correct answer for question 8. Let's move on to the next problem, which is question 9. How many times greater is the value represented by the digit 6 in the number 6,419 then the value represented by the digit 6 in the number 84,362. So let's separate these numbers. Let's put them in a place value chart. So we have, okay, I'm gonna do the place value chart real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished making the place value chart. So we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and 10,000s. So for 6,419, the 6 is in the thousands place. And for 84,362, the 6 is in the tens place. How many times greater is 1,000 than 10? 1,000 divided by 10 equals 100. So the answer is 100. It's 100 times greater. So the answer for 9 is B. Moving on to the next question. So here it says, which equation represents the statement below? 48 is 6 times as many as 8. So we have to use process of elimination. For A, it says 48 minus 6 equals 8. There's no subtraction happening because it says 6 times. You're not subtracting anything, so A is not a correct answer. For B, it says 48 plus 6 equals 8. We're not adding anything either. We are just multiplying or dividing. Plus 48 plus 6 is not 8. So B is not a correct answer either. For C, it says 48 equals 6 times 8. Yeah, it says 48 is 6 times as many as 8. 6 times as many as 8. And this equation is correct, so C is a possible answer. For D, it says 48 equals 6 plus 8. We're not adding unequal numbers here. We're just multiplying or dividing because it says times. And 6 plus 8 does not equal 48. So D is not the correct answer. That means that C is the correct answer for question 13. Okay, guys, so that is it for today. I hope you found my content useful, and be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!